All right, a quick update video on my Duke sign. So just looking at this, I've learned a couple of things already. One is I tried putting an LED light bulb in here and it was too bright. This top part, the chalet part here, is not translucent. So, there was nothing to be gained by lighting that up in a way, that thinking that if it was translucent, it would look cool. So that light just shines down a little bit on the sign portion. So I didn't feel that it was just too bright because, you want to have it on the wall. And if I have it, if I do put it on the wall, that you can just see that light sometimes. It doesn't look right. So then I'm kind of faced with a couple other things here. So one that's just interesting is this cutout here where the light bulb is. So that does two things. One, it does enable a little light to shine up, which is probably going to be cool, especially if I had this on the wall. But probably more importantly, and I see this on these old signs, that was done to just let the heat out. This is a little night light bulb, so it's really not that strong or hot, but it gets hot enough where it was just smart of this sign manufacturer to put that cutout there so heat can go right out. Because I have seen plastic melt. Unfortunately, as I've been learning over the years, I actually ruined a sign by putting a too high a wattage, and it was actually an old ham sign to buckle. And then the other thing that's interesting is here is the part that would have gone on the cash register, right? But because of that, I don't know if you can see it, this sign, it won't stand up. It would just fall right over, right? So I have to do one of two things, and they make it easy for you. See, there's two screws right there. I either have to remove that and hang it on the wall, but if I kind of looked here, it's like I don't see any cutouts here that would suggest this should go on the wall. Or, why I've got this piece of walnut here, I will just screw this down onto the walnut, and that will give me enough weight to keep that I can just put this sign on a tabletop then, that it won't just fall over. And I've done both in the past. Here's an old Schlitz sign, actually, that's right above my workspace here. And you can see, sure enough, for this one, I actually used kind of the same thing. Piece of walnut, and then looks like I tried to tilt it back a little bit, just enough so that it sits, right? So I'm going to play around with this and see which works best. But, it's the fun part of this is always just kind of learning about these signs. So that's what I learned today.